Place known as Dev Sarovar. As you heard here, Lakshmi Narayan, they came here and they established this kund. They are currently worshipping Sri Radha Madhav here. Madhav means who? The husband of Lakshmi. So Mool Radha, Lakshmi Narayan is who? That is Radha and Krishna. So here in this place, we just heard the Vaishnava saying that also Balaram he killed Pralambasur in this area, in this Tapovan. And also in previous times, there was one great demon, his name was Prabal, also named Sahasra Kavach. So that demon, he had 1,000 kundals and 1,000 pieces of armor, kavacha. And those kavachas were so strong that it would require 1,000 years of studies to break one of them. So Nara Rishi, they incarnated and they began fighting this demon. Nara they are here present in the form of these two hills. So they began fighting this Prabal, this demon. But they realized that it's impossible to defeat him because he is so protected. The only way we can, and how is it possible that with the fruit of 1,000 years of austerity that we remove one kavach and he has 1,000 of them? So they played a plan. One of them will engage in fighting with him and one will sit here and do austerity. Because here in Dev Sarovar, in this Adibadri, 1 year austerity here is equal to 1,000 times benefit. 1 year austerity equals to 1,000 years. So one of them would sit for 1 year and perform austerity while the other would engage in fighting for a year. Then after they're receiving the benefit of 1,000 years of austerity, they would go in and engage and they would destroy one of his kundal and his kavach, one of his earrings and his armor. They did this for 1,000 years. Finally, the demon, after he had only one set of earrings left and one kavacha left, he realized, oh, Narayana and Rishi, they are going to defeat me. So he fled this place, and where did he go? He took shelter of the sun god. And the Surya Dev then gave him shelter, and Narayana left him there. Then we know later that when Kunti, she was very young, she had served Durvasa Rishi. Durvasa Rishi had given her the benediction that if you chant this mantra and you meditate on any personality, that personality will manifest. So she was very young, she was only like 16, 17 years old. And she was very curious. She's thinking, what is this mantra? Is this real or not? Or are they just giving me some mantra like this? So she was looking at the sun and she chanted the mantra. As she chanted the mantra and was looking at the sun, then what happened? In her room, it was as if the sun itself had manifested there. And she saw before her a very tall and strong, stout personality, very, very handsome and beautiful. Surya Devata himself had manifested. Then she became so shy and afraid. Then she said, no, I did not mean to call you. I was only seeing if this mantra is real. She said, no, you have called me and therefore I have come. And I'll also not leave without giving a fruit. And then he gave her a baby, small baby. And that baby had a beautiful earring and had a beautiful kavach on it. And then that Surya Devata left. Then Kunti was thinking, what will I do? I am not married yet and I have a son. I will be my reputation will be destroyed. Then she went down to the river and wrapped the child up in a cloth and put on some lotus and left. And that lotus went floating down the river, and then one Sarthi, one chariot driver and his wife, they found the child there and they began nourishing and maintaining that child. Later that child, he became known as who? Danveer Karna. And his childhood nickname was Radheya. And Karna then became the number one, the adversary to Arjuna. And then we know in the Mahabharata war, when they were fighting, then Krishna he told Arjuna that we cannot defeat Karna as long as he had this kavach and kundal. Indra, Arjuna is actually the son of Indra. So therefore, later Kunti, she meditated on Indra, she meditated on the Ashwini Kumar, and she meditated on Vayudev and Yamaraj, and each of them were born respectively, Yudhishthira, Maharaj, Arjuna, Bhima, Nakul and Sahadev. So during the war, then Indra Devi himself came in the form of a Brahman, because it was said that Karna, he is known as Danveer, very, very charitable. If you ask him, after he does his Surya Puja, you ask him for charity, he'll give you anything. It's once said that Karna's hall had 84 pillars made out of sandalwood. One time one Brahmana said, I want these pillars for my sacrifice. He cut down all the pillars and gave it to him. So that Brahmana, Indra came in the form of a Brahmana and he asked, said, I have come for some charity. Said, you are looking more effulgent like the king of heaven himself, Indra. why have you come here? You are not any ordinary personality. Said, I have come to ask for some charity. Said, definitely I'll give you charity. What do you want? Give me this kundal and kavach that you are wearing. Then without hesitation, Karna took a knife and he cut out the kavach and kundal from his body, which was etched into his body from birth. Indra became so astonished and shocked. What? I asked you that one thing which would save your life and protect you from certain death, and you gave it to me just like that. You are so charitable. You are truly your Danveer. I am so pleased with you. I am so impressed. Here, take this Shakti, this weapon. This Shakti is an arrow, the same arrow that Meghnad Indra shot Lakshman with. And Lakshman fell unconscious and was about to leave his body in the Ramayana. And later then they brought the herbs from Gandhamardhan Parvat, Hanuman brought and revived him. That Shakti is so powerful, you shoot at anyone, they cannot survive it. She said, I'm giving you this Shakti, but you can only use it once. And then Karna smiled and said, I only need to use it once. So I only have one adversary, that is one true enemy, that is Arjuna. Then we know later in the Mahabharata war, when the son of Bhima, Ghatotkacha, was wreaking havoc in the battlefield, and no one was able to stop him. Then Duryodhana, he pleaded Karna, do something, do something. And Karna was forced to use that Shakti on Ghatotkacha, and Ghatotkacha, he was killed. Then Krishna, after that, he became very, very happy. And Bhima was very upset. Why are you so happy my son has died? So, I'm not happy your son has died. I'm happy that now the war, we have a chance to win this war. Because the one thing that was stopping us from winning this war was Karna and his Shakti weapon. Now that he has used that Shakti weapon, we have all the possibility to defeat them now. So this Dev Sarovar, very, very auspicious. Who is the original Dev? Jai Jai Deva Hare. That is Radha and Krishna. They are the original. Kishore Kishoriji, Deva, Devi. The Gandharva, Gandharvika. The original goddess and god here. Now from here we're going to go to Kedarnath, where Lord Shiva is present there. And then from there we'll go to Bhojantali and Pistli Puhari, and then to Kamyavan, and then back to Gauramananda.